Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Susie and this is my weekly update on my training to run a 1 hour 50-minute half marathon as a 48-year-old woman. This week I actually bring you a little bit of a twist. I have decided that I'm going to lose weight, and the reason for that is that since the beginning of COVID, of the pandemic in 2020, I have put up a whopping 11 pounds. 11 freaking pounds! How is that even possible? Now I'm gonna go first over my training and how it went, and then I'm gonna talk about the weight loss at the end of the video. So I'll fill you in. I'm gonna do the running update first because most of you come to this channel for running topics. At the end of the video, you'll find everything about the weight loss. So let's do this, guys. And now let's pull up into my computer and I'll show you a little bit about how my weight went. So this is the last week of January, and in green you're gonna find out the workouts that I actually met expectations. I did exactly as prescribed. In orange you will find the ones that I did not meet, and in red you will find the ones that I missed. Hopefully overall, after the full training, there are mostly greens, maybe a little bit of orange, and not very many red. So because red means sessions that we have missed. So starting on Monday, I did my 5 miles easy as prescribed on the treadmill, and it did really well. This one I went out because it was not as cold. It's been really cold around here, but on Tuesday the 25th, it was not as cold. So I tried doing the workout outside at the end of the day when it was a little bit warmer. It didn't work out. I don't know what was going on with me, but I only did 5 out of the 400. I did end up doing the 6 miles total, but I did not do all the intervals. I didn't do well, guys. I mean, I could not bring my legs to speed up. It was just, I don't know, one of those sessions. And it's here on YouTube. You can actually check it out here. It's a very short video, but if you want to watch it, I didn't do well. Then Wednesday ended up being a really heavy work day. So I could not, my plan was to do strength training. I could not do anything. I just took my dog on a couple walks. That's all I did. A couple very short, quick walks, okay? On the 27th, I did my 4 miles a half marathon pace. I met the pace, 6 miles total. I did this on the treadmill again because it was like freezing. It was really cold. It's been really cold since Thursday, really. I mean, like when I say really cold, I mean 10, 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Friday, I completely missed my training. I started working at like 7:30 in the morning and I didn't finish till like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I was really tired. I had a lot of stuff to do for work, for my paid gig, the one that pays the bills. So needless to say, I didn't meet any expectations on Friday. Then Saturday, I did my 14 miles and I did them at trying to pick up the pace. So I did this run here a little bit faster than these other 14 miles, which is my intent. I don't know that I'm always going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try and do every long run on Saturday a little bit faster than the one the week prior. So, and then on 30th, Sunday, I did my strength training. I don't have it here, but I did 40 minutes of strength training and then 5 miles easy. That went really well. So all in all, it was actually not a bad week. Obviously, I missed this one and I would have liked to fit in another strength training session. I was only able to fit in one. And the week prior, I want to say I had another strength training session, but if it's only one that I can fit in, at least it's kind of a substantial session because it's going to be 40-45 minutes of strength training, which I think is really good. So before we move on, I wanted to remind you all that I am on Swift. I will put my information here so you guys can go. If you're on Swift, go friend me so you can follow me at my training sessions. And if you see me on the platform, you can actually join me and run with me virtually. So also, if you like videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And now we are going to talk about weight loss. So why do I want to lose some weight? Well, number one reason is that I always gravitate towards the same weight, generally like 5 pounds up, 5 pounds down. That has always been the case for me, at least in the last, since I can remember, I don't know, the last 25 years, 30 years, for a long time. However, I discovered by accident that I had put on weight, and not just 5 pounds. I put on 11 pounds, and I think this has been going on probably since the beginning of the pandemic, early 2020. That's my guess. Now, how did I discover that I put on weight? So, you know, when you're trying pants and you're like, is my dryer shrinking my clothing? Yes, it must be that. My dryer is shrinking my clothing. However, it kept happening, and then I reorganized my closet and I pulled up these corduroy pants that I hadn't worn in probably 3 years, put them on, and I was like, wait a minute, I haven't washed these pants in 3 years and they're tight. So let me step on the scale. I did that, and then, yeah, you guys, like the reality just hit me in the face. My doctor's office has this platform where they put all my vitals. So I went back over the years and I saw my weight, and yes, it has increased 11 pounds since the beginning of 2020. So I have decided to nip them in the bud. I took the matter in my own hands, and for the past week I have actually been trying to mind what I eat. Now, don't follow what I'm doing. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't have any credential that allow me to do this, so do what works for you. Don't do what I do, because I am no one, okay? But what I decided to do is just cut back, do good old counting calorie exercise, and yeah, that's what I've been doing. So what I've been doing is I put on my Fitness Pal, which is an app. It's a free app, putting in all my food in there and then matching that, syncing it up with my Fitbit. And then my Fitbit, I did go in and I put in that I want to lose 11 pounds. And then it gave me an option to choose in between, I think it was 4 or 5 options in between, like kind of easy or hard. Obviously the hard is the one in which you lose the weight. It's more aggressive and you lose your weight fast. I have given myself till May to lose 11 pounds, so I'm good. So I think I ended up picking one of kind of like in the middle, out of the 5 or the 4, kind of like that middle of the road option. So I'm going to show you right now all the stats. So this first slide is from my Fitness Pal. It shows you all the calorie intake for every day since Monday, and then the average is that last bar. So the average is right around the 1457 calories. And this is the one that really matters, because these are the net calories per day. So it discounts the calories I burnt through exercise. Obviously Friday I didn't do anything, I didn't exercise at all. So that's why they're so high. Everything else is much lower, and I came in net under 1,000 calories per day. Okay, so after all that, what has happened this week? Drum roll. I have lost a whopping 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Now, a lot of it, I'm sure it's water, but for what it's worth, it's actually a good motivator to see that if you eat a little bit less, you know, things start happening. So this is going to be good, hopefully, for my race on April 3rd, because in theory, if you wait a little bit less, you're gonna get faster. We'll see if that happens. I'm gonna continue with my training the way it's prescribed. Also, another added bonus that I've noticed, and I don't know if this is because of the training or because I am eating less and, you know, I lost 2 pounds, and maybe that impacts the overall fitness, but my resting heart rate has gone down 5 beats. So I would say that's a good thing. Also, my training runs have been executed at a lower heart rate, except for the one on Tuesday that I don't know what was going on with me, but all the other ones this week, they've been executed at a lower heart rate. So hopefully things keep progressing the right way, and yeah, and I am able to beat both goals, because I have two. I have to lose 11 pounds, but again, I have till May for that, and also run this half marathon in 1 hour and 50 minutes, which is no hefty goal, guys. Okay guys, if you reached this moment in the video, you're champions. I love you. Subscribe for more videos like this one. Give this one video a huge thumbs up. See you in my next video. Run fearless, you guys.